Mr. Sharad Pawar, the president of the Nationalist Congress Party, has just left his party leaders and the political leaders of various other parties absolutely stunned by announcing his resignation from the presidentship of the party that he had founded back in 1999 when he quit the Congress Party. Uh, Mr. Pawar made the announcement a short while ago at an event in Bombay. And from what we know, efforts are currently on by various leaders of the party to convince him to reconsider his decision. And there is a very clear split in in the way the party leadership is approaching this issue. Mr. Ajit Pawar, who's Mr. Sharad Pawar's nephew, who sees himself as the heir to Mr. Pawar's legacy as the next party president, as well as senior party leader Mr. Praful Patel, former union minister and one of Mr. Sharad Pawar's oldest and closest stars. Both of them have been appealing to people, to the party workers, to other leaders of the NCP, to not request Mr. Sharad Pawar to reconsider his decision. They are claiming that Mr. Sharad Pawar has been wanting to make way for a younger leadership, and so his wishes should be respected. Whereas there are several other leaders, senior leaders of the party, party workers who were there at that event, who are asking Mr. Pawar to reconsider. Whether he reconsiders his decision or not is something we'll maybe know by this evening or by tomorrow. As of now, Mr. Pawar has announced a 18-member panel, which includes practically the entire senior leadership of the party. It includes party leaders like Mr. Ajit Pawar, Mr. Praful Patel, Mr. Sharad Pawar's daughter, Supriya Sule, Mr. Jayant Patil, Mr. Chhagan Bhujbal, Mr. Dilip Walse Patil, and several other leaders. The committee has been asked to discuss and deliberate and reach a consensus on who should take over from Mr. Sharad Pawar as the next president of the NCP. And while these discussions take place, Mr. Sharad Pawar has offered that though he is going to resign as the leader, as the president of the NCP, he will continue to guide and mentor the party and whoever replaces him as the party president. Now, the reason why this decision has caught everyone by surprise, as well as created a lot of political speculation, is because of the timing and the circumstances, that preceded the announcement by Mr. Sharad Pawar. Over the last few weeks, we've seen all kinds of speculation doing the rounds regarding Mr. Ajit Pawar wanting to switch sides and join, extend the NCP's support to the BJP and form the government in Maharashtra. Mr. Eknath Shinde, the current Maharashtra chief minister, who had broken away from the Shiv Sena and formed Shiv Sena faction to ally with the BJP and come to power, has said that if Mr. Ajit Pawar is to come into a BJP alliance, he will walk out of the alliance. So there have been these kind of charges and counter charges that have come over the last few weeks, following which Mr. Ajit Pawar and Mr. Sharad Pawar both dismissed these rumors. They said that we are not extending any support to the BJP. We continue to be one party, and we continue to be in opposition to the BJP and the Shinde alliance. And that the MVA, the Mahavikas Aghadi, which is the alliance of the NCP, the Shiv Sena, and the Uddhav Thackeray-led faction, faction of the Shiv Sena and the Congress, continues to grow strong. In the midst of all of these, speculations, there was also talk that Mr. Sharad Pawar possibly has announced this decision today to avert a split in his party, like the split we saw in the Shiv Sena, several months ago, because Mr. Ajit Pawar, who controls largely the political cadre, the workers of the party, is known to be a very strong grassroots leader, has been eyeing the post of the NCP president. He sees Mr. Pawar's continuing resistance to an alliance with the BJP as a sort of hurdle to his own ambitions of becoming Chief Minister of Maharashtra. And so Mr. Ajit Pawar wants a kind of course correction, a new course that the NCP should chart. Mr. Sharad Pawar, on the other hand, wants to, or sources close to him suggest that, at his advanced age, in the last innings of his long public career, does not want to go out as a man who compromised on his politics and went in alliance with the BJP at a time when there is growing unrest and political resistance to the BJP. And so he wants to continue to be an opposition leader. He has been saying that he wants to unite the opposition against the BJP for the 2024 election. And he sees his daughter, the Lok Sabha MP from Baramati, Supriya Sule, as his heir apparent, as his natural heir to the presidentship of the party. So there is also this constant speculation on whether, by prolonging his own continuation as the party president and remaining within the opposition fold, Mr. Sharad Pawar is possibly forcing Mr. Ajit Pawar to take a route that will split the party. Whether his announcement today to resign is a move to scuttle Mr. Ajit Pawar's chances at splitting the party or walking away, we don't know. It's too premature. We'll have to wait, maybe not wait very long, but we'll have to wait at least till this evening or tomorrow, or till the deliberations of this 18-member committee that he has formed for the new, for finding the new party president are over. In the meanwhile, there will be constant discussions within the NCP and all kinds of permutations, combinations will be made. Several senior leaders will appeal to Mr. Sharad Pawar. It's a sort of, a kind of history in reverse that's playing with Mr. Pawar. Remember, in 1999, when he walked out of the Congress to form the NCP, it was on the when he raised the issue of Mrs. Sonia Gandhi's foreign origins and and objected to her continuation as the Congress president on various grounds. And in response to that, Mrs. Sonia Gandhi had said that she's going to resign, and there was a meeting of the CWC where all of this was happening. And Mrs. Sonia Gandhi said that she's resigning from the party presidentship, and she walked away. All the party leaders, except Mr. Sharad Pawar, Mr. Tariq Anwar, and Mr. P.S. Angma, all other leaders in the CWC then tried to convince Ms. Sonia Gandhi to come back. She returned as party president, and Mr. Sharad Pawar, Mr. P.S. Angma, and Mr. Tariq Anwar had to walk out. And that is when they formed the NCP. So whether Mr. Pawar follows that script, where he eventually says that I wanted to resign, but then the party did not allow me to, and I respect the wishes of the party, and I want to continue for the time being. That is one possible outcome. We'll have to wait and see. The other is, again, there is an analogy from the Congress, from his parent party, of 2019, when Rahul Gandhi stepped down as Congress president. And despite all appeals by the party leaders for him to continue as party president, he stood his ground. He said he's going to take responsibility for the 2019 Lok Sabha defeat, and he will make way for a non-Congress party president. Although that did not happen immediately because Mrs. Sonia Gandhi returned as interim party chief, Rahul stood his ground and resigned the Congress presidency. Now, whether Mr. Sharad Pawar follows the Sonia Gandhi route of 1999 and accepts the wishes of the party, returns to the post of NCP president, or whether he follows the road followed by Rahul Gandhi in 2019, that remains to be seen. And we'll possibly know by the end of today or by tomorrow which way Mr. Pawar decides to go.
Subscribe to the Federal's YouTube page for more news and updates.